Yes.
So the show's title, Tamar and Vince, could be changing to Tamar alone pretty soon because if you believe the tabloids. Anyway, because there are rumors about you splitting up with Vince, who is a lovely man. I know him very well from my other show. And he's, you know, he manages Lady Gaga. He's something in his own right.
It's a big deal.
And some say it's just a plot line on the reality show, that you're not really breaking up, that everything's fine. So, you know how they think reality shows are not real.
Yeah.
Well, I wish mine wasn't real. You know, I wish I could say that a lot of times it's made up, just so I can hide behind the truth sometimes.
Yeah.
But in this situation, I absolutely have no reason to lie about my marriage and the things that's happening in my marriage for ratings. I think that's disgusting, and I would never sell my soul to the devil like that. It's not that serious. You know, marriage is a serious thing for me and for my family. But, you know, however, I have a regular marriage, and regular marriages, like everybody else, things happen, you know? And in my marriage, you know, it was just to a point where I felt like divorce was the only option that I had left, although that we're in extensive counseling, and, and that is much needed, and it still will always be. But I think the bigger picture of everything is that we have a responsibility to my amazing 4-year-old son.
Right,
and,
Logan.
Yes, and just to raise him in the most comfortable, amazing, loving, secure household that we can. That's why we don't live together.
Okay, so now
You don't live together.
No, we don't. I definitely filed for divorce. That's not a lie.
Listen to me, hon. You had a meltdown on social media.
Oh, yes, God, I did.
And one of the, you actually claimed that Vincent got another woman pregnant. Now, he's in the audience. Believe it or not. Vince, come on up here, Vince. Come on up here.
Yeah, Vince.
Come and sit with us, so. And
Vince, why don't you come and sit
this.
with us, Vince?
We've got some room at the table for you.
All right, so let's get right to it, Vince. Is there a bun in the oven on some other woman?
Absolutely not.
There's not?
There's not, and all the other allegations are just not true. I'm just not that kind of person. I love this lady with all my heart. I love my family with all my heart, and I will never stop fighting for my family and trying to make it be great.
Tamar, do you believe him?
Well, you know, here's the thing. And here's the thing about people being in your business. Keep people out your business. Because they always feel like, and let me just address the meltdown that I had on Instagram. You know, and it was my fault that I put myself in a position where I opened up the floor for people to give their opinions on my marriage. You know what I mean? And I have to take responsibility for that. And also, you have to take responsibility for telling too much of your business. Because people always feel like they can tell you this, they have a hand in this, or, oh, girl, did you hear about what happened? Da, da, da.
But that's
because everybody don't want to see you happy.
I know, but a reality that's the basis of a reality show, is to air your dirty laundry.
Well, I do air my dirty laundry. However, I've never been that specific, and I should have been specific enough to say, well, this is what my so-called friends were saying. Do you know what I mean?
The divorce is still going through.
Well,
What is the state of your marriage? And again, do you believe him when he says that he was doing anything to harm the marriage?
Well, yes, I believe him because I don't believe at this point he has anything to lie about. You know what I mean? I'm already gone. I already filed for divorce.
Where did the rumor come from?
My so-called friends and telling people your business. And that's why I said
The pregnancy rumor came from your
pregnancy
friends?
rumor came from my friends.
Why would they do something like that if they were
Because
friends?
people are miserable, and if they see you happy, they don't want that. Can we get a hot for that? You know, and
I have to be honest about it. This and I have been through a lot. And the reason why I filed for divorce was not because of those rumors. I filed for divorce because we work together. He's my baby father. We together each and every single day. We're attached at the hip. And it just got to be too much. You know, and we just couldn't figure out how to figure it out. But, you know,
Is there room for reconciliation here at all?
Absolutely.
You know what? Let me
Vince
tell you
says yes.
He said, it's okay not to know.
At the very least, are you going to still work together?
We still work together now. You know, we have a couple of businesses that are very successful, and we do work together well. And so that's one thing that I feel like we can definitely sustain, and we've always been able to sustain, as well as our connection and our responsibility as being parents to Logan.